EDG 对上 G2， 曼谷大师赛胜者主决赛，赢得将晋级冠军战，并拿到先 ban 2张地图的 ban pick 优势。输的将进入败者组，与 T1 和 VIT 的胜者一决高下。两队上次交手是由 EDG 2-1击败 G2。G2 这次改变了 ban pick 顺序，先 ban 掉上次只拿4分惨败的天幕之匣，并选出 EDG 上次 ban 掉的莲华古城。作为交换 ，EDG 也拿到了双塔迷城，决胜图将会是捷径之地。究竟这场比赛会有多精彩呢
？Stop it! It won't happen again, right? Not like this. Kang already going to show some dominance towards CT. Sides on in. Yeah, they're not taking any chances this time. Kang! It's the name up in lights. Pops the ult, secures the round.
3v5 at one point. Go into the Neon Ultimate. G2 have no chance against that.
And maybe again, look, if we note the statistics that EDG was struggling in converting those sort of rounds, having some issues there, yeah, they doubled down.
Here, ready to go with stuns. I mean, just a carbon copy these last few rounds, and G2 are continuing to dominate.
Jaw lighting it up himself now, right back into things with 2 big picks. Again, man advantage. Last time around, we've seen G2 then shift into a passive hold. They have not fallen away just yet. EDG want more. They want more pain, apparently. G2 punishing that push-up, trying to get closer. It is just a massacre over towards A.
And G2 are fighting him again.
This is going to be similar scenes, isn't it? Kang trying to find his routing, find his spacing, and right now they're just finding pain here. Push back once again, VALORANT wants the space, looks for his man, there's Jonah P to catch him. Beautiful from G2, that is stunning, and it's over, surely Smoggy. This feels unwinnable, a 1v3, prove me wrong, I dare you. But this is waving the banner of G2. They're just not even giving him a chance. Have fun, good luck, catch you in the next.
The space, because they have the ultimate trump card. The breach ult just wreaks havoc on EDG, trying to flood in there one after another.
And they're not finding resolutions as well, right? We've got that Taeho drone going through B. Gonna see nothing. Re-smoke. And VALORANT now gonna be stunned, but does get played in. He plays it early as well. Stunned up, he still comes out swinging. G2, this is their part of the map. I don't know how EDG are meant to make it through. They are being massacred towards A.
I can't stress enough how different this look of G2 is. Not just from the last time they played against EDG, but he consistently forced the issue on Rebel.
And again, we were kind of complimenting it even in that round. The little tempo change there from EDG, showing a little bit of patience, not going into the util early, not wanting that early scrap, but G2 still just spamming into the smoke. Nobody lucky, but flashed in. Proactive on the play. Takes the swing, takes the trade. Better. EDG winning out their fight, but VALORANT tipping the scales right back in. It's a scrap through and through. This is a bloody battle from start to end, down to the 2v2. G2 win back the site at least.
There's a late flank coming in from CHICHOO as well. Despite was one in main, but CHICHOO is on the hunt.
There's no way. CHICHOO, your timing is everything. They thought about it, Leaf thought about it, but Jaw on the other side! He's got it! A safe pair of hands for G2 today! In the angle if he fancies it, but here comes the fight. We've seen it before, and it looks like we'll see it again. This time! Kang gonna be the difference maker! But it ain't over yet. Trent's still here. Slows down the roll, backs away. The first time this fight has gone EDG's way.
This post plant is going to be a bloodbath. Simon has the rolling thunder. There's ults on Jaw and Trent, and G2 are moving quickly.
Yeah, they want to get back in. Jaw fancies it. He wants to have a little bit of a biff on this one. EDG, he's seen everything. Calls for it, forces them forward. Leaf with a 1-2 punch. Trying to find more punish. It's Trent down to the 2v2, but nobody in Smoggy.
Different feeling in the air, but this series is already shining up to be a good one. Simon has fault line to support him on this fight.
He's gonna need help. Someone help him. Kang is so alone.
What?
It felt disjointed. Maybe a misread here. EDG looking a little bit behind the curve. And look at where Leaf's gone to. Simon trying to be subtle with it, but there's nothing subtle about it. Easy light work for VALORANT. This looks, for the first time in a while, like EDG are completely behind the wheel.
Yeah, that's certainly a way to win a pistol round. Just 2 free kills to start things off. My eyes are on Smoggy on the flank, but again, he's on 5 HP, so unless he's shooting Jaw in the back of the head, and look at those nades! What?
No way! That is a absolute tilter of a way to end it. And Smoggy was the one who was just left battered and bruised from the start.
Off guards. Boom. Oh, there was a stun. A nasty little stun.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm not actually sure if they even needed to use the stun on the exec.
Looking towards his smoke, he's got a good idea, but Smoggy succeeded. Takes away Valen, and now they can start getting that stranglehold going. Jaw falls. It's down to Trent and Jonah P, and they're looking in trouble here. A really hard post plant, but already that's a trade, but it's not quite good enough. No more to be done. EDG, proactive on the play back in, taking that walk.
Inserts and late lurks on you non-stop. Just push out the flanks, no problem. Is everything. Jonah P gets in the corner.
Oh my god, the professor! Absolutely teaching him a lesson. Takes down 2, but a good trade. Now, CHICHOO, nobody and Smoggy have a long way back in here though. Valen, gonna be caught in the decay. Nobody now. Takes the next step forward. This is perfect. 3v3. Nice from CHICHOO. Takes away Jaw. A bit by bit. EDG unraveling G2. Leaving Just Leaf. Oh, but maybe it's not Just Leaf. Hold on. A 1v2 ain't easy though, smoked off as well. Beckoned forward by the spam, by the tap on the spike. He's got to go! Nice try! But better from CHICHOO, but the timing.
No!
It's
I don't think so!
G2 held off from that wanted 13. Smoggy, big chance, big shot! Oh, it's gorgeous! A third potentially as well. He waits.
This fight into front B is going to be everything. As smokes come in, Trent tries to fight his way out, carve himself away on through.
Yeah, but Smoggy, he's still on this one. He's still there. They're still trying to battle it out towards B, but Smoggy's controlling so much. You are a lucky boy, Smoggy. The gods smiled on you this round, but Valen left in a 1v3. Certainly does the setup here. Knife's edge, and it's Smoggy. What a stunner from him.
Smoggy gets stunned back here, but a paranoia catches both of these players. There's the clone and the yoru. That's what gives him the chance in the round. Then he has the one-way, those BDCs running on through it.
Secured by the smoke, but only for a second. Look at who's closing in on the other side as well. So just a centimeter apart. Hello, Kankan quick with it. Support from Simon, and G2 left in towards the ult. It's down to a 3v2. They're going to force out the ult as well. Simon taking no chances here. They want to bulldoze forward. Oh, I told you about these stingers. And maybe it's true. Smoggy has to pull this off himself. And the time is ticking. G2! The stinger in hand.
Dogmo having all the support from Valen to bait out those shots while they... Oh, what's that nade?
Oh, what's that shot? Jaw so quick with it towards Kong, but he goes a little too early on that. Simon gonna punish him, forcing Leaf closer to sight. Hold on. Do they still check? Do they still do their due diligence here? Leaf could get played in. He could have a monstrous impact. No, it's Simon to shut it down so quickly. That's a 4v2. Trent, I mean, he was damn good before, but CHICHOO looking absolutely on it now.
Blink didn't even flinch on this entrance.
There's nowhere to get to.
Nice! The refight with those missiles give you not a lot of room to fight in.
Go for a little crunch here. That, what? How did Trent get 2? How's he gotten 2 from it? That is so outrageous from G2. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a biff, a little bit of a brawl, but apparently G2 just needs some classics. I was worried about the Vandal being dropped, let alone every other weapon. CHICHOO's having to come back in on cleaning duty. Boys, what's happened in middle? You made an absolute mess. And Leaf.
Just smokes on smoke.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun. He's clean. He's going to need a bit more than that, though. Leaf, suddenly, getting a little shaken here. But Jonah P's still alive. 4 bullets. They're waiting for this drop here. Oh! CHICHOO, you are outrageous! Saving EDG from what could have been a nightmare of a round. They're putting it together. They've definitely put this together. Kung trying to find a corner as well. Jonah P with the stun. Everything's starting to get harder and harder to hold here. Kung trying to do the dance. But it's Smoggy and Kung in unison. Revealed, Jonah P can hold this. The gap is closing. The vice is coming. G2, they're right behind you! Leaf tears them apart, leaving just the 2 who are up towards heaven earlier. But they've got the spike. CHICHOO and Smoggy. They've got TP on Smoggy, but does Leaf let him leave? He doesn't! He keeps him tethered! He keeps him down! G2!
I mean, G2 come up with some creative ideas. This might be something a little bit extra, though. He's blind! Kong!
This shouldn't be happening! That step above, but here, G2 back in fight up, and look at that!
What's that round? Even getting the snake bite for the bull, for the extra damage.
As said, the stats weren't looking kind. Weren't looking pretty for him. Oh, but he sticks around. He fancies a go at this one. He's feeling brave. and maybe not rightly so. Catches one on the cross, but does get traded out.
EDG quickly to move into heaven, but they're pushed off the angle. G2 haven't quite gotten the spike down, and now that the smoke has gone away, it's a little bit uncomfortable. Choosing whether or not to go for the best plant, but leave yourself open, or go for the safe one. Forced to play on site.
G2 weighing up their options, but trying to buy a couple of seconds. Maybe want to pick here. Maybe want to burn some of that util, knowing that Simon, nobody's still alive, is a problem. And wait, EDG, they're having a go at it. They're getting a little early on this one. They even dropped down from heaven. Trent's got an opportunity here. And it's Jonah P. It's Valen. EDG walked into the G2 trap, and they made it look easy.
Oh, Mobler, G2, just everyone on the map at the same time. EDG now forced to go on to the retake. They have no clue where G2 are.
They've absolutely no idea, but they're going to get their best bet. Kangang with the first step, looking for the follow-up. He takes another, striding in now. Dealt with Leaf, back of the oh! Control from Leaf, stunning from Jaw. Into the grand final, and Kangang is waiting in your way with the knives in hand, and Icon himself still going to find Trent. Sets up CHICHOO, it ain't over yet. You can never take your eyes off the prize against EDG, but G2 still with 3 standing. Still with a chance to do it now. But Kangang, how badly do you want this? Can he hold them back here? Does G2 fancy their odds? They fancy a go, and Kangang is still firing. He's still fighting. He's giving EDG the chance. Desperately trying to hold on, but Jonah P, you got a 1v3. Not right now. Nobody denied.
Teleport ready in the backside. Here goes G2.
Smoggy, nowhere to run. Tries to get out of there, sends the paranoia, buys a couple of seconds, goes back in. Jonah P on the trade, however. It's down to a 4v4. Oh, Kangang, okay, he's found some room to play, and he's just puffing out the chest, trying to hold this back, but you gotta be careful. There's still threat. There's still danger when Jonah P does that. Surely no more. Surely no more. Kangang.
By that is where he can show up in a big way.
That still felt scary, right? There was something about Jonah P just like heating up there, just kind of like loose about it almost, just taking crazy fights, but it's forced G2.
EDG have no one on site.
EDG are scrambling. Kangang, it's not good enough. Leaf outdoes him. We're down to 3. CHICHOO, Simon, nobody. Might have to face the music. G2, 2 kills away. Nobody has a glance. Has a look, gets given nothing. G2 on the verge of taking down the reigning champion side. But CHICHOO gonna take one back. But he's got a whole lot more work to do. The ult on the site. Valen takes away nobody. It's all on CHICHOO now. Ults upon ults. It's so difficult for CHICHOO. And the time is singing the tune of G2 right now. And he knows it. Time to face the music. Time to face that 13th round. Make a go of it, sure. Make a stand, sure. But you're not going to take the round away. G2!